I'm Austin.
And I'm Alex.
And this is How to Survive Middle School.
So we're going to present to you some helpful tips to help get through middle school.
Homework. Make sure you do it.
Always stay organized. That means keep your work together, whether that be in folders, binders, whatever. Always stay organized so you have your work in one place.
You should use flashcards when you study. Flashcards help you process the information better.
Test. Make sure you study, otherwise your grade could go from an A to a C.
Don't slack off. And this more applies to in class. Always pay attention to what the teacher has to say. If the teacher's writing something down, you write that down. And just make sure that you're paying attention, and it'll really help.
Use time wisely in class. Most of the times I'm able to, after my classwork, I can do my homework because I finished my classwork. Or I can start my homework for the next day if the teacher already told you.
Have a quiet place to do homework and study at home. If you have distractions going around, you may think that you're studying, but you're actually just watching your favorite TV show.
Keep binder paper in your binder because you never know when you're going to need it. And it's really helpful for taking notes if you don't have a notebook, or maybe taking a pop quiz maybe. So just make sure you always have it because it will come in useful.
Use your agenda. Write down when you have tests, homework, when homework is due, when projects are due.
Keep all of your work from your classes. If in the grade book you see that it says you got a 10 out of 100 on a test, you go back and tell your teacher who probably made a mistake,
because teachers are people too.
They go in and say, I got 100, and they can change it in your grade. If you don't have that paper, your grade could go down for absolutely no reason.
And so those are our helpful tips.
So you guys asked us some questions that we're going to answer. What is an elective? Well, an elective is a class that you get to choose. And we have guitar and band, which are a year electives. Art, exploring languages, which is Spanish. Robotics, leadership, which you make the posters you see around school and help organize the dance. And AVID, which helps you take better notes.
Another question you guys had was, what clubs do we have here? And we have a lot of clubs, and we have clubs that occur during school, clubs that occur after school, and we have clubs like Game Club and Robotics, which are more just for fun. And then we have some more serious clubs such as Web and Faith, Love, and Care and Rachel's Challenge, where those clubs try to do things for the community around them, whether it be in the school or outside the school. They're just clubs that try to be helpful.
The question you guys had was what kind of sports we have at Green Valley. Sports are actually really new and they're really fun. In the fall we have flag football, we have volleyball, and we have cross country. And then in between fall and spring we have basketball. There's boys and girls. And then in the springtime we have soccer, boys and girls, and then track.
So you asked if we would have more homework. Yes, you will be having more homework and tests. It's not that they're like hard, but it's just more of them.
Another question you guys asked was about the amount of classes we would have. And you definitely will have more classes. You now have 6 teachers, and so that means you will have a teacher for each subject. All right.
The last question you guys asked us was, is it scary? The first few days, of course, are scary, just like any other school year, but you'll get used to it and you'll feel better.
Those were our helpful tips and answers to how to survive middle school.
Thanks for watching!
Miss Baldwin! Hand motions for days!
Okay. All right, we gotta fix that table and put the books back. And those are our answers to your helpful questions. And so
Answers to your helpful questions.
Just say that.
you look like a Muppet.
How?
I can't help.
So now
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's